From Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at 10.
Experts say the largest spreader of COVID-19 here in the Red River Valley is private gatherings. The venues that rent out their properties for these events are taking steps to help keep their guests safe. Valley News Team's Devin Fry explains.
We now know the biggest spreader of COVID-19 here in the Red River Valley, as officials with the North Dakota Department of Health confirmed with Valley News Live that private gatherings like weddings, funerals, and birthday parties have led to most of the spread of the illness. Here locally, venues that provide the space for those events are working under guidelines from the Department of Health, including lower capacity and following mask rules. As people look for ways to safely gather, one Fargo venue has made some changes to their guidelines to allow that to happen. The Red River Zoo hosts events of all kinds, from weddings to birthday parties, and have been working to make sure their guests stay safe.
We are staying within the guidelines for ND Smart Restart, so they're pretty small right now. I think it's only up to 50 people in a restricted area at a time, and our birthday parties are all now down to 10 people per birthday party.
Jacobson said that since the pandemic set into North Dakota, many have been avoiding events such as parties or other gatherings. This has led to a big loss of revenue for the zoo.
Our summer, they all canceled. We probably lost about $200,000 in rental and events revenue this summer, which is something that it's another revenue stream that we really rely on to keep us going throughout the year.
Jacobson also says that the rules that they've put into place have been well received by guests.
People are really excited to have a space that they feel safe in, that's outdoors, to enjoy some time together.
Reporting from Fargo, Devin Fry, Valley News Live.
Health officials are asking everyone to use caution if they plan on hosting a private event. Social distance, wear a mask if possible, and limit the number of people. A Bismarck man is dead after a shooting last night. The Burleigh County Sheriff's Office responded to the 5800 block of Burnt Creek Loop for a shooting around 8:45. 47-year-old Robert Becker died of multiple gunshot wounds. Deputies arrested 28-year-old Diego Ashton of Bismarck. He is in custody awaiting formal charges. Grand Forks police responded to a crash off of Belmont Road this evening around 7:30. Officials had the road blocked off. A car hit an SUV on the road. Officials have not released if anyone was injured in the crash. Stick with Valley News Live as we learn more. Lawmakers missed the Friday deadline to agree on a new stimulus package. The deadline would have given them time to turn the bill into law before Election Day. Now investors are weary that relief might not come before November 2nd. Experts say the money is essential for our economy to recover.
The stimulus to the individual citizens is gone by now and has probably been gone for some time. We need more stimulus to the people that are everyday workers that are going to get up and not have a job because their jobs are still shut down.
Although there is a slim chance for an agreement to be reached before elections, Nancy Pelosi says she's hopeful that help is on the way soon. However, even if Pelosi pushed a vote through the House of Representatives in time, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell could delay the vote until after the election. Senate Republicans also have the option to block the proposal or vote it down. There's concern tonight as long-term care facilities are receiving new guidelines again. The guidance is shutting down indoor visitations. With winter on the way, Valley News Team's Courtney Lockey talked with families who say they're unsure if and when they'll get to see their loved ones.
Andrea Kent and her husband are making the trek back to Bemidji with tears in their eyes after visiting a loved one at Lutheran Memorial Long-Term Care in Mayville.
It's really hard because we would have been over a lot more often. It does put a barrier, and even though we're masked and doing all the protocols.
Kent says this will most likely be the last time she sees her mother-in-law. And after nearly a year of FaceTime calls and patio visits, saying goodbye wasn't easy.
When somebody's ready and somebody has faith that the last time that they won't see us will be with these on, so we'll see her.
Many families are wondering when they'll be reunited with their loved ones. Visitation guidelines for long-term care facilities are changing yet again across North Dakota.
I mean, this is a never-ending thing.
According to the new guidance, if a facility has a positive case, they have to shut down indoor visitation, and outdoor visits aren't always an option.
As we are today, we're outside. this isn't going to work in January.
Larson says he fears the shutdowns will create isolation for many living in these facilities, something many have been battling since the start of the pandemic.
We're going to see the effect of that in our residents and in our family. We've already started seeing it.
In Mayville, North Dakota, Courtney Lockie, Valley News Live.
For more information on the new long-term care facility guidelines, download the Valley News Live app. You can find this story on our homepage. The pandemic poses unique sets of problems for different industries and communities. One group that's been impacted is the hearing impaired. While people are trying to do their part by wearing face masks, the hard of hearing have a difficult time living their lives as normal. The doctors say they have found a solution: clear masks.
It's interesting how the whole pandemic affects all of us differently. We probably don't think of how it affects people with hearing loss, but just knowing that there are options for people just to make communication a little bit more smooth.
The clear option is approved by the CDC. The audiologists say they encourage everyone in and out of their office to consider the clear alternative. You can find options online by searching clear face masks. Still ahead tonight, researchers are saying a treatment thought to help those with COVID-19 is not effective. But first, Summer Schnellbach will let you know if these chilly temperatures are here to stay.